welcome back to my channel Hair Fitness 1041. My name is Ryan, the Ryan with you a nice day. Here the official new follow me.
One. College football playoff rankings. Ohio State slips, Miami falls behind Alabama. The recent upsets in college football have created anticipation for the upcoming 12-team playoff announcement. Ohio State, previously ranked number 2, dropped to number 6 after losing to Michigan, while Miami fell from number 6 to number 12 following a loss to Syracuse. Ohio State's new ranking likely secures them a first-round home game, whereas Miami's playoff hopes are diminished. Oregon remains at number 1 and will compete against No. 3 Penn State in the Big Ten Championship. 2. What's wrong with LeBron James? Lakers star struggling at age 40. LeBron James, in his 22nd NBA season and approaching 40 years old, is facing heightened scrutiny regarding his performance, especially after a disappointing game where he scored only 10 points on poor shooting against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game sparked discussions about his potential decline, despite his remarkable longevity and a record 20th consecutive All-NBA selection. Critics are noting signs of decline, with some labeling it as the worst game of his career, while he managed to extend his streak of scoring at least 10 points to 1,243 games. 3. Why Alabama edged out Miami for projected final spot in college football playoff bracket. The official college football playoff bracket will be announced on Sunday, revealing which teams still have a chance at the national championship. On Tuesday, the selection committee provided insights into likely playoff contenders, highlighting some notable teams that may be excluded. Alabama, under new coach Kalen DeBoer, ranked number 11 in the latest top 25, just ahead of Miami, Ole Miss, and South Carolina, all of which are not participating in conference championship games this weekend, concluding their regular seasons and playoff hopes. 4. College football playoff rankings, projected 12-team bracket. Miami out, SMU in the College Football Playoff, CFP, reached its final phase with the last rankings released before Selection Sunday, which will determine the teams for the inaugural 12-team playoff bracket. This year's bowl season is expected to be significantly different, and the latest rankings were influenced by surprising losses from teams like Miami and Ohio State. The top rankings include Oregon at number 1, Texas at number 2, and Penn State at number 3, among others. The rankings also indicate projected first-round byes for Oregon, Texas, and SMU. 5. Joe Burrow to T. Higgins on Hard Knocks. Have I told you I bought a Batmobile? Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow shared with teammate T. Higgins that he purchased a Batmobile during the first episode of Hard Knocks, in season with the AFC North. Although he won't receive it for a year, Burrow expressed excitement about the purchase. Receiver Jamar Chase joined the conversation, joking about Burrow also getting an expensive batsuit to match. Burrow humorously suggested wearing the full batsuit and driving the Batmobile to every game. 6. Tiger Woods on the road to recovery. I have a long way to go. Tiger Woods provided an update on his health following recent back surgery, expressing optimism despite a tough 2024 season. He announced he will not participate in the Hero World Challenge, which he hosts, as he feels he is not yet sharp enough to compete with the top players. Woods last played in the Open Championship in July 2024 and did not give a specific recovery timeline. But he remains eager to compete for another title despite undergoing what is thought to be his sixth back surgery. 7. Miami and Indiana have a college football playoff schedule problem when compared to SEC. Miami's push for a spot in the college football playoff, led by coach Mario Cristobal, has sparked debate. Cristobal argues that teams should be rewarded for winning games, citing Miami's 10-win season. However, critics point out that other teams, like Army and Memphis, also achieved 10 wins, often against weaker schedules. The discussion highlights the disparity between Power 5 and Group of 5 conferences, as 13 teams from the Power 5 have also won at least 10 games, complicating Miami's argument for playoff inclusion. 8. NFL Power Rankings Week 14. Bills, Eagles, Lions make compelling case to be number one team as the NFL enters Week 14 of the 2024 season. The Detroit Lions hold the top spot in the power rankings with an 11-1 record, marking their best start in franchise history. They aim for an 11-game winning streak with upcoming games against the Packers and Bills. The Philadelphia Eagles remain in second place and could surpass the Lions if they defeat the Panthers and Detroit loses. A key contributor to the Eagles' success has been Zach Bond, who consistently makes impactful plays. 9. Inter Miami wanted Mascherano as a player in 2020. Now, he's head coach of the club. Messi Javier Mascherano, who has shared in both the successes and struggles of Lionel Messi, has been appointed as the new head coach of Inter Miami in Major League Soccer. Mascherano expressed his excitement and privilege in coaching Messi and other former Barcelona teammates, including Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba, and Sergio Busquets. He aims to help the team compete for titles, despite his limited coaching experience, which includes leading Argentine youth teams. As a first-time MLS coach, Mascherano's goal is to make Inter Miami a contender for the MLS Cup. 10. Early National Signing Day 2024 schedule, top college football recruits. Potential flips. The NCAA has shifted from calling it National Signing Day to recognizing an early signing period, which begins Wednesday. This event marks the official college commitments of many top high school football recruits. Recent changes, such as the rise of the transfer portal and name, image, and likeness benefits, have altered the recruiting landscape. However, the excitement remains as programs assess their standings through commitments and potential recruitment changes. A number of top prospects are expected to announce their decisions on Wednesday. 11. Dana Dimel, longtime college football coach, dies at 62. Dana Dimel, a longtime college football coach and former All-America offensive tackle at Kansas State, passed away at the age of 62, as announced by his family. Dimel had a 35-year coaching career, including head coaching positions at Wyoming, Houston, and Texas El Paso, before joining the University of Illinois as a senior offensive assistant this season. Illinois head coach Brett Bielema expressed his condolences, highlighting Dimmel's exceptional character and significant positive influence on players, coaches, and staff throughout his career. 12. Aroldis Chapman to Red Sox, Boston signing seven-time All-Star on $10.75 million contract. The Boston Red Sox have signed left-handed reliever Aroldis Chapman to a one-year, $10.75 million contract as part of their winter upgrade plans. The agreement, confirmed by a source to USA Today Sports, has not yet been publicly announced. The team is also pursuing superstar free agent Juan Soto and plans to target additional top free agent pitchers. Chapman, who will turn 36 in February, had a strong performance last season with Pittsburgh, striking out 98 batters in 61 2/3 innings. He previously played for the New York Yankees and was part of the Texas Rangers World Series winning bullpen in 2023. 13. NFL MVP Rankings Week 13, Josh Allen in top spot again after Lamar Jackson. Ravens falter Josh Allen, wearing his blue Buffalo Bills jersey, made a memorable play in the 2024 NFL MVP race by diving for a touchdown on a snowy field. After a near loss of yards on a short pass to Amari Cooper, Allen quickly caught the pass and sprinted to the end zone, executing a hook and ladder play that resulted in both a passing and receiving touchdown. He later added a rushing touchdown in the Bills' 35-10 victory over the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football, potentially securing his first NFL MVP award. Following Week 13, USA Today Sports released their NFL MVP rankings, which included Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, 14. Carly Lloyd is officially a Soccer Hall of Famer, elected in first year of eligibility. Carly Lloyd, a two-time World Cup champion and two-time Olympic gold medalist, has been inducted into the National Soccer Hall of Fame in her first year of eligibility. The induction ceremony will take place on May 3 in Frisco, Texas. Lloyd, who retired in 2021 after 316 appearances for the U.S. women's national team, ranks 5th on the international scoring list with 134 goals. Beyond her impressive statistics, Lloyd is celebrated for her significant contributions to the U.S. women's team's success, directly influencing 3 of their 9 major titles, including scoring the game winner in the gold medal matches at the 2008 and 2012 Olympics. 15. Texans LB Azeez Al-Shaair suspended 3 games by NFL for hit to Trevor Lawrence. Houston Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair has been suspended for 3 games by the NFL for a late hit on Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence, which resulted in a concussion for Lawrence and triggered a brawl between the teams. The incident occurred during the second quarter of the Texans' 23-20 victory when Al-Shaair tackled Lawrence as he was sliding. Following the hit, Jaguars tight end Evan Engram pushed Al-Shaair, leading to a fight. Both Al-Shaair and Jaguars cornerback Jarrian Jones, who threw a punch, were ejected, while Engram received a personal foul penalty. Lawrence was carted off the field and ruled out for the remainder of the game. 16. Matt Eberflus getting fired after the Thanksgiving timeout disaster led to all the Black Friday jokes. Matt Eberflus, the former head coach of the Chicago Bears, was unexpectedly fired a day after a disastrous Thanksgiving game marked by poor clock management. Despite expressing confidence about his job security just days prior, he was let go, leading to jokes about the timing of his dismissal, which occurred before the traditional Black Monday when many NFL coaches are typically fired. The Bears have since appointed Thomas Brown as the interim head coach. 17. Andy Reid sent Chiefs players a clear message in locker room speech after close win versus Raiders. The Kansas City Chiefs hold an 11-1 record after a close win against the Las Vegas Raiders, but have shown signs of dysfunction recently. Following a strong 9-0 start, they lost to the Buffalo Bills in Week 11 and have struggled since. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has improved his performance, not throwing an interception in weeks, but the defense nearly allowed a comeback by the Raiders' backup quarterback. After the game, Head coach Andy Reid emphasized the need for improvement and urged players to stay focused during the upcoming mini-bye week. 18. College football rankings. Big Ten teams in updated coaches poll. AP Top 25 after Week 14 in a significant upset during Week 14 of college football. Unranked Michigan defeated No. 2 Ohio State 13-10 in a historic rivalry game known as The Game. This victory marked Michigan's first-ranked win as an unranked team in the matchup and extended Ohio State coach Ryan Day's losing streak against Michigan to 4 games. The loss eliminated Ohio State from Big Ten title contention, as they finished 4th in the conference standings, while number 4 Penn State and number 10 Indiana secured victories in their games. Consequently, Penn State will face Oregon in the Big Ten title game. 19. How much is Ohio State coach Ryan Day's buyout in 2024? College football coaches often have lucrative contracts, making them some of the highest-paid public employees in their states. If Ohio State were to fire head coach Ryan Day, they would owe him a buyout of $37,276,042. Ranking him 17th among college football coaches in terms of buyout amounts as of 2024. While this figure is substantial, it is not the largest. Georgia's Kirby Smart has the highest buyout at $118,083,333. 20. Ryan Day seemingly stood by and watched the Michigan-Ohio State brawl. Ohio State's unexpected loss to Michigan led to a significant brawl on Saturday, triggered by a Michigan flag being planted on the field at Ohio Stadium. Buckeyes coach Ryan Day appeared to take a passive role during the altercation, merely asking a player what happened instead of intervening. His lack of action during such a chaotic moment has drawn criticism, with some viewing it as equally concerning as the loss itself. After the game, his response to the fight was also deemed awkward. Reports indicate that police had to use pepper spray to disperse the crowd.